Okie dokie, boys and girls, it is day 256 of bulking to 75 kilos with calisthenics only, and I woke up at 74.8, so we're getting big, boys. I'm quite happy with it. And today is a pull day, and something I noticed lately is, well, something unexpected, an unexpected problem on this bulk. On this bulk, I expected to obviously get heavier and the exercises to become more difficult, but in a different way as well, because the shape of my body is kind of changing. Like my legs are thicker now, they are squeezing against each other when I'm in the front lever and stuff. Like it's becoming more difficult to control my legs in the planche and front lever. And I think, of course, one, it's because of the bulk. The bulk is killing my gains, guys, but seriously, it's also because I've also not been paying enough attention to form, I believe. I've just been horsecocking away, like hoisting heavy stuff, being my body, and not really caring for the form, which in calisthenics, if you're doing skills, is quite important. So I think I'll be trying to incorporate it a bit more again to just, focus on the form. And today I'll do it as well, but not immediately, It will be the second exercise because last time I did this ascending set style training where I started with one pull up, one press, 1 second vault, and I went all the way up to like 6, 6, 6. And today I want to do the same, but I was looking forward to doing it with even more weight than last time. So it looks like the form checking and paying attention and stuff like that will be something for the second exercise today because I'm looking forward to this heavy front lever stuff. I'll be doing it today, no questions asked. So yeah, actually there is 4 exercises, I think. 3 or 4, I don't know exactly yet. But after the front lever, I've got some fun things planned still. So let's just get on with it, Let's get outside. I'm gonna put my bars outside to do some pull-ups. Whew. I feel like it's difficult to engage my lower back in the front lever now, but it's also just probably because I'm just weak in the front lever touch, I haven't been training front lever touch that much lately, and if you're not training something, especially in bodyweight training, right, and then you don't, you get heavier, of course you're gonna get weaker even quicker, so that's, I think, what kind of happened to me, and that's why it's difficult for me to now control my form. It's not impossible to control your form when you're heavier, you just have to control your body a little bit more because, well, there's more of your body, right? Like 74 kilos of me is more to control than 62 kilos of me, if you get what I'm saying. So I just have to pay a bit more attention to it, that's all. But first of all, let's horsecock some more. Holy fucking shit. 4 is the limit, boys. Now, of course, I'm not super tired yet, but let's head inside and work on some form, Alright, so I've got the bar placed for some form work. I'm even gonna use assistance, as you can see. So it's gonna be a light front lever touch, but I don't mind, If I can keep this for 20 seconds or do some pull-ups in between easily, that's very nice because then I can investigate the form, I can try to get better at it, I can try to understand it. So that's what I'm aiming for. And, whether this is gonna work or not, I have no fucking clue, If this is the correct way to train form, I have no fucking clue. But, one of the best ways to progress, one of the easiest way to see if someone is going to make progress is if they are willing to try new things. I oftentimes get questions like, oh, I have this routine, is it a good routine? Well, try it out, and you'll see if you progress. That's amazing, right? If you feel something's off, try changing something, try and change the amount of reps or even the exercise or the amount of rest time and see if things work out for you. I mean, you try, you fuck around and you find out. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So let's go, let's do a couple sets of this and see what happens. All right. The reason I'm putting the band up high instead of just wrapping it around and grabbing it with my hands is because if I grab it with my hands, right, and I do a pull-up, it's very short or very little assistance at the top compared to the bottom because the band is going from like 0% extension to 100, But if I pin it up here, it's already extending a little bit at the top position and then a little bit more at the bottom. So the percentage-wise, the difference in assistance is less, which I prefer. But yeah, let's do a couple more sets here. All right. I'm fucking weak as shit. And I'm excited because that means that there was an insane amount of room for growth again. I mean, I did not realize I've gotten this weak in the touch position, So, I mean, I'm still able to do quite a lot of pull-ups. I'm still able to get decent endurance. All the while, such a huge part is missing. So, guys, figuring out the weak spot, that's a good thing, because then it means that you get stronger in the future when you patch it up. So yeah, I'll be doing this again, maybe even in between trainings. But yeah, I like this very much. So I think I'm gonna leave it at this for the front lever today. Let's move on to exercise number 3 today. I'm gonna do the one arm pull-up for the first time in a very, very, very long time. Because, well, last time I did like 20 reps, I guess, on the pull-up with 20 kilos. I weigh almost 75 kilos. The bar limit is 100 kilos, so I've got a leeway of 5 more kilos, but yeah, I'm gonna have to challenge myself in different ways, and one way to challenge yourself, if 2 arms together are too strong, is to just eliminate one arm and do the exercise on the other. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I don't expect a lot, because it's been a very long time since I did the one arm pull-up. I've gotten heavier and I'm already tired from the front of it, but those are just some nice excuses that will make the reps that I am able to do that much more sweet. So I'm gonna plan now is 1 set of one arm pull-ups and then 1 set of normal pull-ups. Let's see what happens. Okie dokie. Well, I have some chalk, but I'm too lazy to pick it up now, so let's use it cleaning gloves again. But this would be kind of an exercise where you can use chalk, I guess. Anyway, how many reps? Well, I hope at least 2 or 3, Otherwise it would be kind of embarrassing, but ain't nothing to it but to do it. Alright, 2. That is kind of embarrassing. Whew. Let's see if I can do one more. Nope, that's not happening. But what I can do, guys, if you're training for the one-arm pull-up, is to use some bands. So you just take the band around here, and you don't wrap it around your legs, you just take it with your other hand. And you fucking horse cock away. Holy fucking shit. Alright. And now I have to recover to do a set of normal pull-ups with 20 kilos. Let's aim for 20 on that one, you know. Last time we did 20, now we are gonna do 20 after some one-arm pull-ups. Alright, so an astounding amount of Pokemon memes on Instagram made my break, let's say 10 minutes longer than planned, but it's not my fault that they're so funny. And, you know, to be honest, it does mean that I'm gonna be able to go that much harder on this set because I am well rested now. So 20 reps, we got that in the bag. Holy fucking shit. Was that what, 21 or 22? I don't fucking know, guys. Okie dokie, so that's it for today's training. 22 reps on the pull-ups, not too bad. Only 1 rep more than last time, but after 1 arm pull-ups and the front lever, I wouldn't say it's too bad. Now, I'll mention it briefly, but basically front lever, for me, is the best exercise for the back that exists in just the entire fitness world, I guess, in the entire mass building, strength building industry. You know, if you do the front lever, it carries over into everything else. So what that means is, you know, you get strong with the front lever and you can get strong at everything else very quickly. You can, you know, do 1 arm pull-ups very quickly. You can learn pull-up endurance very quickly. It's the same with the planche, right? I do the planche and now I'm very easily, or quite easily, able to adapt quickly to push-up volume, normal push-up volume as well. So yeah, get strong at, you know, like a big and difficult exercise, and it will carry over into everything else. But yeah, that's it for today's workout. And don't get me wrong, you know, I mentioned in the beginning that, you know, this bulking thing, there are some unexpected difficulties regarding the form, you know, with the legs being bigger and all, but I'm not complaining, you know, I'm happy for these challenges to occur, and I'm happy with the progress that I'm making. So it's just a matter of, you know, when you're training, and this is no matter what training you do, you know, you're heading forward, at some point you're gonna, you know, find an obstacle or notice that you're going off course a little bit, and then it's time for you to adjust. So I noticed, hey, my form is not too good. I can make some adjustments now to try and make the form better. So that's just something, you know, to keep in mind going forward. And perhaps something, you know, you'll encounter if you try to bulk and learn skills at the same time. Because don't get it twisted, guys. You have many people saying you can't build muscle with calisthenics, or you can't learn skills while bulking, or you can't build muscles with bulking. It's all fucking bullshit, you know. If you put heavy load on your body, you're gonna be able to build muscle if you eat enough. And if you practice skills, you're gonna be able to do skills. It's as simple as that, you know. I've gotten so many like remarks from people in real life actually like, there's no fucking way you do it with calisthenics, you know, that's impossible. But guys, you know, it's the same. Your body doesn't care if it's a chin-up or a planche or a bench press or whatever the fuck you're doing, right? As long as you're going hard. I'm gonna say it again. As long as you're following the Master Roshi way from Dragon Ball, right? Train hard, study well, eat and sleep plenty. You're gonna make fucking gains no matter what. So that's it for today's workout. I'll see you tomorrow for another leg day. Nervous already.